Yo, what's up guys? It's me, by myself, tonight. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but it's just me. So far I just know that Lockers is out, Dawn is out. I'm not too sure what the other map is out yet. Para is out. Not Pora, but Para. Golmud will be your third map, and we'll see what the first and second is now. I'm guessing Siege and Dawn? No? Siege and Zavod? Pretty sure Siege is in there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Siege, Zavod, and Golmud Railway. So guys, of course, the reason why we're here tonight is this lower bracket semi-final. meaning the winner goes through to the lower bracket final up against SVG Infamous. Loser unfortunately drops out of the competition. And ALG.Vanguard's up against puLse.Elevate. And we're going to get going soon now. Firstly, shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. Thank you for joining me. Day after like a long weekend, but we're almost there again. But I won't lie, it felt like a Monday morning this morning. So it was very interesting trying to get through the day. Especially after spending a weekend of just sleeping late and doing things like that. Oh, sorry. There we go. That might be better. Mic was quite far away. Sorry, dude. Alright, so I've let the players know we're ready. We'll see how it goes now. A very interesting matchup. Like I said, I've been so used to having a co-commentator for the past couple of games. It's going to be very, very good matchup here. Going to start off with puLse on the US blue side, ALG on the Chinese red. And of course, puLse are going to have that opportunity to start from a offensive standpoint. Of course Tapout wants a shout out because he deserves a shout out, man. Yeah, shout out to Tapout there. Just want to clear the air first of all. Apparently I said something that upset him a little bit in the previous game, and Tapout, I just want to apologize for that, dude. No harm intended. Nothing but love for you, dude. Nothing but love for everybody in this community. I don't have a preference towards a specific team or people. I mean, yes, we all get along with certain people more than others, but it's not a case that I don't like anybody in this community. So, yeah, please, Tapout, shout out to you, dude. Also, I just want to clear another thing. And Godlight made me... Sorry, first of all, Giddy will be the Rocketeer for ALG. And Alfie's the Rocketeer for puLse. Almost said XTC because I'm so used to seeing those clan tags there. Godlike does not like pineapple on his pizza. He despises it. And after Pora and myself, our discussion, yeah. He just wanted me to make sure that everybody knows he atrociously, yeah, pineapple's atrocious to him on his pizza. And funny enough, that night they actually had a debate about, who liked pizza and whatnot when they were ordering pizza, when they're doing a little strat sesh. So yeah, there you go, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. So ALG going to be on the more defensive side, having the ability to set up the defensive line. Jobin's going to be on the right side corner here. A few early engagements. Rolf's going to be the man, the leader of this team. He's going to be the man behind the cover as per usual. Straight down main, looking for that magnum shot. Sees the player, doesn't get it though. Fox, he's quite far ahead here. Stay around that foyer area. Alfie also looking for a quick magnum steal there. I no good. He no good. He's checking this far left flank, but no real push coming up by ALG here. Oh, Raven does get a headshot there. No kill though. Got two players on the back end here. Nutsack just behind Raven. He's going to rotate left side. We'll stick with him here for a little bit. Just watching that door coming out of mannequins into that foyer. Sees one. Gets a kill on Fox. Fox peeking a little bit too slowly there. Getting caught out. Alfie trying to find some sort of play here. Thinking about that rotate center. Here we go. Push is coming through here by ALG now through the foyer. That's like getting two. Meantime, the rest of the ALG team have now rotated forward with that rotation by Nutsack. Getting a good multi there in the center. Carl, he's up in. And he's trying to get a little pick off over onto Overlook there. Jobin just proning out, trying to find some cover here. See if we can get a quick kill. Finding a few partial hits there, but nothing crazy. Smoke is out in the center. Nutsack is rotated around. Does get taken out. Got a few clips in the head there, so Rolf heavy partialed. Pop's going to reset soon in 10 seconds. So ALG did manage to gain some sort of territory moving up. Vayan Hazy, executive, easy weight, easy multi, well played by him. leading this Vanguard team. However, Rolf clears up. Gonna rotate around. Trying to spot out an ALG play. He's got the bomb. Can actually push straight through. Alfie should have. I'm not sure. Alfie didn't give that information, so there was an opportunity there for them to push up, put a little bit of aggression onto Charlie. However, ALG do get the opportunity to reset their defensive line. Raven gets one. Good clutch kill there, but he does get taken out. Antech's going to have to rotate. Stick with him here. Pops a quick nade down the stairs. Does get a little hit marker. He's now aware that there is still a player there. He's going to rotate hard. Hard flank. Gets a kill on Fox. Going to stick with him here. Moving up onto the corner. Should find one. Does he? Yes, he finds a second. Bomb is down. Gets a third. Jobin goes down. Carl's going to move up here. He's going to protect bomb carrier, which is Vayan. So he's going to push up onto Bravo. Smoke comes out. The response is coming up from puLse. They're pretty close in. Around Charlie Alpha. They stop the bomb. Grenade's going to go out onto Bravo. Very good grenades. Going to slow down this push by ALG. Vayan pops a few meds there. I think Giddy's with him. They do get cleared out. Yes, they do. No, the Bront has come in though, but they do get cleared out, sorry. And there you go. puLse will be able to respond nicely here. Oh, wait, I'm just looking at chat at the same time here. Apparently Head was playing with Alfie's account, so... And I think Alfie's sitting on YouTube. So role reversal. Either way, Alfie. Stats probably not looking too good. Ow. Yeah, 4 for 4. My bad. Anyways, Carl's cleaning up nicely around mannequins here. Revives do come out. Jobin's lost. Yeah, he gets cleared out. ALG responding well here. I must say they are playing really well. They've come to the game. They've come to the party tonight. Pushing this puLse team quite hard. However, puLse, as we've seen over the years, if we put it that way, or at least the past year and a half, or year and 3/4. No, year and a quarter. I don't know. Either way, good pedigree, good consistency, very disciplined play in this team. Jobin goes down. Alfie gets one, but he does get traded out. Fox is here. He has to pop that glass, but I think that gives away his position. Yeah, grenade comes out onto him. Forces him to rotate. He gets a good kill on Cal. He's going to rotate back around towards water. Come back into the bar area. That gets cleared out though. Raven's rotating forward. Going to be the first to engage here on the front. I know good goes down. Raven's going to peek left side. Does he? Not yet. Just going to pop a few meds. Looking for a bit of information. However, Rolf's made the call. They're going to reset around the bomb side area. Ooh, Cal. This is good. From Vayan, just making him come to the back, start at spawn, get early information out. Because I think ALG realized that puLse weren't really doing much towards the end there to try and defend the MCOM. And with that, ALG do go one MCOM up in this first half of the first map, Siege of Shanghai, loser bracket, semi-final. Winner goes on to meet SVG Infamous in that loser bracket final to see who then joins. I believe it's probably puLse.Evolve to join puLse.Evolve in that upper bracket for the overall final, which will be, not sure if it's this Sunday. Could be this Sunday. I think it is this Sunday probably, because I think the loser bracket final will be on Thursday, which I can bring you. Meantime, ALG do have the bomb. Bayan's here in mannequins. He's popping himself some meds, trying to find some cover. puLse. They've got a nice little defensive line set up just across the main road. So it's up to... It's like trying to clutch it with the Magnum there. Just not getting anything happening for him there. Raven's going to do a hard flank on the right side here. He's not going to push too far yet. So I think he's just going to give more information than anything else here. Hey dude, we always have a puLse versus puLse, dude, most of the time, so I think it's time for those things to change, I guess. Just to mix it up a little bit. Joven's been flanked out here by Raven. So this time, not aware of this flank, hard flank here by Raven. Meantime, puLse have pushed across the road. So, I don't know if Ravens will be able to excuse me, do much with it. Alfie clears out, sorry, Alfie gets cleared out by Antech. Wolf's moved forward with the bomb. He's 2 behind. Raven doesn't get the kill though, so element of surprise gets lost there for ALG. And the hard flank comes of nothing, unfortunately. Wolf's going to go in on Alpha with Bayan stuck on the back end. Fortunately, getting caught out there. Nutsack's moving up towards Eski's promenade area. He's got 2 to deal with. 2 grenades going out. I don't think. Not even one is going to be able to do much. 2 go down in front of Nutsack. Can't do the res, but he does now. Clears out Fox. Rotation by Rolf here is going to do a nice hard flank here. Breaking no glass. Breaking no glass. Very patient. Not seeing much now. Raven's up on the MCOM. puLse not too aware that the disarm is happening. No, gets cleared out just in time. And yeah, puLse will bring it back. Clearly showing that, how do I say that, pedigree? In terms of discipline across the puLse team. Well, the puLse clan, I could put it that way, in terms of the battlefield teams. Not panicking at all, not losing that first M, well, in terms of losing that first MCOM. So they just work themselves back into the game, basically. Raven going down there. Kitty, excuse me, cleans him up. In the end, gets the res as well. Fox is watching. Just can't get the kills. Rolf, in the meantime, has moved up and pretty sure Charlie's going to be the plancher. Straightforward, pretty easy. ALG now finding it tough to find a little bit of footing in the game. Carl getting caught out there, unfortunately. Complete team wipe there on the side of ALG. I know good, swapping to Carl's gun. ALG gonna have to try and respond here. Player's gonna come through, try and pick off the man on Eskies. Got 3 men hard on the MCOM here. It's going to be really hard for ALG to even get close to those 3 men because this man Fox is causing a bit of trouble around Eskies here. And there we go. puLse will take the first off. 2 MCOMs to 1. ALG starting off quite solidly. puLse just keeping it calm. Keep staying composed. There we go. And bringing themselves back into it as they drop a 5th player. I know good dropping for some reason. Jesus, Cody. Yo, what's up, Ghost Freaks? See, Ghost Freaks joined us. So, just waiting on that 5th player. They're switching accounts on his way. Why are you switching accounts? It's unranked, bro. You don't need to use a smurf here. But anyways, guys, just getting back to the game. I mean, solid, good performance from ALG starting out in that half. you know, putting a lot of pressure on puLse, showing some really good form there, ALG. But puLse in the end, like I said, with their patience, you know, not getting ahead of themselves in the sense of, oh no, we're going to lose this type thing. Just staying cool, calm, and then, you know, applying the pressure back onto ALG, and obviously taking the first half there 2-1. You know, it's going to be an interesting second half. I mean, ALG are showing that they are definitely capable of beating this puLse team. I know Good is back in for the puLse team, so we have a full complement of players. Teams have readied up. And this time we were puLse on the Chinese red side, ALG now with, well, on the more aggressive side, the US blue. So it'll be quite interesting to see how they do go about doing this from the start here. Like I said, they have shown us that they can play, and they are coming to play tonight. I mean, we always know that with ALG, and I've said this in the previous games. I mean, it starts from the top down. We get that from Van. You know, it starts all the way there. Van is the leader, you know, amongst as a clan leader, and he, you know, kind of just drips all the way down towards the managers, and the managers, well, the team captains, then into the players. So ALG are definitely not going to give up here. They too have a very good pedigree of Battlefield 4 within the Armored Legion clan. Meantime, Giddy's trying to find a little pick-off here on the right side. He's got a little bit of support of Kyle, or from Kyle. To his left, Kyle trying to find a pick-off as well. No NGs coming out from the top, so pure medics from top to bottom for both sides. And puLse, we know they are very disciplined. Gonna feel like they don't really have to give much away, and they won't give much. Good headshot there for Antech on Alfie. Gonna pop a grenade in the area. I think the res did come out in time. Yeah, Alfie is back up, so the res did come out in time before that grenade came about. However, Raven clearing out Alfie's rotation, I think. Where is Raven? Yeah. So Alfie rotated out of there and got killed by Raven's Magnum. Antech still looking in the center here. ALG have decided to move up now. Smoke coming out from puLse. I don't think they expected Antech to be that advanced. Slight slow down here by ALG, deciding to move backwards. Giddy's going to rotate hard back to the corner itself and not behind the car. He does get a pick off. Vayan's just waiting it out here, mannequins. Fox, he's right up on the MCOM, watching the foyer, battling it out with Antech. Antech's trying to, I think he's trying to create that entry position through down the center. He's going to slowly move up here on the left side, maybe create a hole on this side. I know Good does go down, so now he's going to make a hard push. Gets one, he does get taken out. Meantime, Vayan has moved up hard. That bomb ticking and beeping is going to give away his position, but he does get a kill on Joven, but he gets traded out. puLse responding well here, as we know they can do. Gal in mannequin, straight up in the smoke here. He's got two straight across from him. Fox is going to go for a res. Does get it. Cleans out Alfie. Two teams feeling each other out still. Antech. He's going to be that entry guy again, is he? No, yeah, now he moves up. He's going to keep Carl's going to remain in mannequins. Yeah, Antech's going to move up. He's going to try and create another hole, but doesn't get it. Vayan finding some cover from the grenade. Two on the puLse right side here, on the waterfront side. Fox is going to come up. What's he going to do? Yeah, he knows he's there. Trades out as Raven gets Fox's kill. I mean, like I mentioned, puLse don't really have to be as aggressive as ALG need to be. in the sense that obviously ALG are playing from behind. They're only one MCOM down, and puLse only one MCOM up, so they're not working with much. But ALG themselves, I think, are not trying to be too aggressive in the sense of just throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this. So they're trying to be methodical in their push here. And Vayan getting a multi there on 2 quality players on puLse's side does help a lot. And then they're all up basically. Alfie's just trying to hold spawn here in the center, in the container. One spawn does come out, they get cleared out. And spawn giving away his position. They're going to rotate, they're going to go for the easier plant first, which will be Charlie. I think they just want to first, I think step 1 might just be, let's first get back on level terms here. You know, from an LG point of view. That means it keeps us in the game, that means we still have an opportunity to take it to OT. But now it's about whether they can defend this. That's active on the left side here. He's playing ammo. Or support role. Jobin having to rotate around to avoid the grenade. They don't, yeah, ALG can't tell at all that it's being disarmed, but they probably guessed it was. And they're just waiting for that. I think it was, no, it wasn't Alfie. I thought it might have just been Alfie that was jumping up there. I think it was I Know Good. Yep, puLse are going to carry this backwards. Jobin, like I said, they don't really have to do much. I think they're just, yeah, he's going to just reset the bomb. So they're going to reset the bomb. Kitty going down. Okay, I thought maybe the push might just come out from puLse there. And that's like here on this left side once again. That's ALG left side on the waterfront side. Hard flank coming out here by ALG now on this left. There's puLse's right side on their waterfront side. It's called a bot lane basically. They're coming out on Fox, but he does get cleared out though. Raven is still here. He's gonna spot 2 actually. Does he get 1? No, he doesn't even get 1 unfortunately. So he does go down. Not sacked though. It's here by the statue. Gets a kill. Headshot goes his way against Rolf. Doesn't get the second. Spawns come out. Res should also come out. Yes, it does. So numbers coming back for ALG in the area. Palagasha. Giddy's here. Gets 1, yeah. Fox has been hiding around that pillar. Gets cleared out though. Jobin going straight in there. Yeah, but ALG keeping strong here. Forcing this puLse team to rethink things. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of... Oh man, it's a little lazy there. Unfortunately, from ALG. They do only clear the guy out now, or have rotated people up to clear that out around the promenade area, but Alpha's now going to be the push. Push closer to where the support is. Plant does come in, but only 2 men remaining for ALG. Okay, so Vayan clutching 1, which gives him an opportunity to hold here. Yeah, spawns come out, that's good. He's still there though. No, 1 left. No, paddles are out, so that's not going to help. Easy multi there for I Know Good. And Carl's the last man standing here. No, not anymore, that sucks with him. They're going to have to hold it out here at mannequins. Do that. But Carl's now got pressure from in front of him and behind him, and he does get cleared out. Alfie's got the bomb on the right side here. Like I said, I mean, puLse don't have to be overly aggressive about this. They can take their time. But there is still a lot of time on the clock. I don't know if Alfie was just looking for information or if he was actually just trying to get up there. But anyways, he does end up using the stairs. Pops a grenade. He's gonna get caught out doing it. Still under pressure here. Raven doing a good job. Giddy, finally getting that frag. Pulse player just making it around the corner there. I know good. He still has a good amount of health. And Pulse still have the bomb. So ALG were defending well. A lot of stock being put in on trying to clear out I know good. Bayang gets one. ALG holding strong here. The remaining players, that is. Antech is here. Gets the kill on Jobin. Good clutch there. Fox is alone. Gets himself, yeah, out in the open. However, Alfie's here, sneaky, but he gets taken out. And I think ALG might just be able to make it to Charlie on time in terms of not having to run directly into a Pulse player, but Pulse will have the distance in terms of they can do this. Just engage from long range. And there we go. Oh, the Magnum headshot by Jobin off the hip. And that sack goes down. Bang can't even get the res, unfortunately, the first time around. Slows things down a little bit. I know good comes up. Grenades clear him out. And ALG still making Pulse work hard. They haven't given up any time. Well, they're not giving up anytime soon. Antech looking just for one frag there to slow things down, but unfortunately doesn't get anything. He's being pushed quite hard here. Kyle's watching from spawn. And Rolf, he's here, just overlooking towards water. Raven does clear him out. I know good is in a very interesting position. Pop a good frag grenade onto Bravo there. Wants to clear things out. Kitty doesn't know, they didn't check there. Spawn did come out on him. Yeah, see there comes that nade, or the nades. Trying to stop that. Fox getting cleared out while there. Raven actually deciding to wait. And stick with him here. His teammates help out. They've got one to deal with, and they do deal with that one person. And ALG still with the time on the clock, keeping themselves in this. Why no rockets? Yeah, Wayne, I don't know, dude. Just straight up. I mean, it's not a... Obviously, both teams feeling it's not really imperative to have an engineer in these games. I mean, we saw for a moment that Antech was playing support role for some reason. I'm not sure if it was, I don't know, one or two of the teammates needed ammo or something like that. The plant is coming in, does get taken out. And Antech is above, around Eskies. Gonna get a quick raise here, he does. So numbers are coming back into play here for ALG. Meantime, Jobin push it on main. Bomb has been reset. Alfie going down, heavily pressured there. Raven gets cleared out by Jobin. Antech's fighting at the back here. He does get the frag he was looking for. Jobin gets cleared out from behind whilst he's in showroom. Fox. TK, dude. Uncle TK. Uncle Tony. Yeah, man, no one uses rockets anymore. Man, left side, Raven. Raven getting one there and a kill assist. Jobin's made a hard rotation. He gets one, but he does get cleared out. And ALG, I think they might just have themselves back in this game. And we could be looking at a good OT round here, guys. I mean, I said it after that first half. They came and they showed some fantastic play out of the blocks there. Obviously, like I said, puLse using their time and their experience. But I mean, there we have it. It's back to 2-2. And I mean, as we're standing, we're going to OT. With a minute remaining. I mean, if puLse can obviously get the plant and defend it, they can still win this. And shut ALG completely out. However, if they do get the plant and ALG do manage to disarm, we will go to that OT round nonetheless. Sorry, Godlike dude, I had to read it twice. Like when I had to look at your avatar there, the GL, and then I was like, oh no, it's Tony, because you have TK there. So I was like, damn, who's TK? some new cat on the block. Meantime, ALG trying to stop the puLse push here. They've got 15 seconds. Guys, I don't know, you can try and count it. We'll see how it goes. Four, 3, 2, 1. Literally centimeters. And there we go. OT is gonna be Uncle Ribbus believing their puLse playing a little bit too passive. Ribbus, I see where you're coming from. I mean, yeah, Ribbus, I understand. No, you don't, Crumb, you don't have to change it, dude. Tony, don't change. What was I gonna say now? Sorry, Ribbus. Come back to what you're saying. Yes, it's definitely can be perceived as puLse are playing a passive game. I think the other side of the coin, and if I may, could be that maybe ALG are just bringing a more heightened or more intense game than they normally have in the past. We've known this ALG team to have now grown quite a bit since last year. They've put a lot of work in now. And I said it starts from the top down, from Van all the way down into the team captains and the players. So they've put a lot of time and effort into it. Hey, there we go, Godlike. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's a lot cooler now. It's easier, easier for me to check. Yeah, that you're there. Yeah. So I think maybe ALG are making puLse look passive by the way they're playing. That's just what I'm putting out there. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm just saying that could be what we're perceiving right now. But I mean, puLse are still showing their classic gameplay, strength, no panicking, those type of things. Maybe towards the end there they started realizing, oh crap, we might be in a bit of a situation here because ALG are putting us in it. But puLse don't normally tend to put themselves in that situation through their own, misplays or anything like that. So I think ALG are just bringing a really good pedigree of gameplay tonight, in terms of not just through the physical play in sense of shooting and all that, but even maybe just the mental side of it as well. Maybe they've tried something else but different this week, or over the weekend, or just like I said, it starts from the top down, man. So we'll see how it goes in this OT round. I'm not too sure what's happening here. Probably Adam's probably sorting out things. Sorry, John. I'm trying to find the perfect, because first I said it was too soft. I hope that's a little better. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, this is why. No, it's actually not even that close. It's probably just because I've started to speak a little louder and trying to be a little bit more articulate in what I'm saying. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I need to get a. Like I said, I need to sort out, get a proper mic. Yeah, rubbish. But anyways, we're just waiting for the admin to sort out the OT here. Yes, says Alfie. Hey, nah. Sorry, dude. It's like I said, there's nothing wrong with the actual mic physically. It's just, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the SteelSeries headset, so yeah. Once I get a, like I said, I need to spend money though, so to get a proper, one of those proper mic cords for my studio mic that I have in a box somewhere. I used to have the cord, but when I moved from Cape Town here, I don't know what happened to the mic cord, so I might have to rifle through my stuff to try and find it. And by my stuff, I mean there's still stuff that I have packed from when I moved to Cape Town. I never unpacked it when I got to Joburg. Oh, dude, I don't think it's even a case of asking Red Dragon for a better mic. Dude, I've got it's a SteelSeries Siberia headset on, so I paid good money for this. But like, my personal belief is like, you know, PC peripheral guys make peripherals, but they're not like audio experts from the get-go. It's like, for instance, my main headset is my Beats Pro. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to be too quiet now, and then next thing, like I said, now so I'm trying my best here, guys. Sorry, but anyways, back to the game. First off of OT, Pulse will be on your Chinese red side. ALG will be on your US blue. Here we go. Just get this stuff sorted out so you guys can see what's happening here. So ALG will have the side that will allow them to be a little bit more aggressive off the bat here. However, Pulse with that style of gameplay that allows them to be really patient and passive at times. Not overly passive, I just mean patient in the sense of getting carried away. Got a good kill there by Rolf as Kyle tried to push down main. That's actually quite far forward, but he's going to rotate backwards. Now, like I said, I do have a proper mic, but hey, cash man. After I bought that SSD, things are looking a bit slim. So yeah, I just need to get that. I mean, it doesn't need to be a long mic cord, because my sound card is right in front of me. So Fox trying to get a nice little clutch magnum there through the door into mannequins. Antech on the left side here. He's going to rotate back onto the center. Vayan's also looking for that little pop magnum there through the door in towards the courtyard. Hey, yo, gids, kom eens op. Well, he's just going to wait it out as the clock runs down. Reno showing the quality that should be a great admin. So Pulse not looking to be too aggressive. ALG just trying to find an opening here, or create an opening. Antech did get a frag there, but nothing came of it. Yeah, dude, he's very OCD, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually good. You always need that one person that just knows how to do everything correctly. Kyle's gonna do this little shimmy down the center again. Hate it when the gun does that. That's like still on the left side here, trying to create an opening, but he's not really getting too much right there. Decided to make a push. No, Joker's gonna run back. Push back into the corner again. Thought something was... No, here we go. Rolf has managed to push up. Joker gets cleared up by Vayan, which is good, but meantime Alfie has pushed through into mannequins, gets that pick off. I think this is Pulse now creating the opportunity here, but two are coming in from the ALG spawn side. Giddy does get a few shots on the head there first, and the smoke comes out for the first time. Ralph though is right here. No clue what's happening on screen. So much lag there. Sorry guys, spectator mode. You know how it be. Yeah, that car alarm. Meantime, ALG have managed to hold off puLse's aggression there and force him to rotate all the way back. Set up once again, as we saw there, with the three of them rotating back. Now ALG get back to what they were up to before their push, pretty much trying to look for an opening for themselves. And Antech once again is on this waterfront side. Say bot lane in this case. Bomb is going to reset soon. Okay, Raven getting one. Natsek's going to push with him, and he's full. So this is ALG creating a chance here. However, the bomb hasn't come up yet, so there's only a few seconds left. There's no point anymore. Yeah, left it a bit too late to try for the push. And there we go, guys. So the first half's going to end as a stalemate. We're going to have to move over to the second half here and see whoever can get that in. So what I was thinking there for a moment was maybe puLse were purposefully passive in that run. I mean, they did try the one occasion of trying to push things, but we saw that in the Evolve game where they actually left the first half stale and kind of brought it to life in the second half of OT. So kind of leaving it down to a sudden death type situation. So maybe we might be seeing that from the same puLse team here, because like I say, with ALG it starts from the top down. puLse could be exactly the same thing, and Rolf is an experienced man as a leader himself, and he would have worked closely with Joel at times. So yeah, I mean, the puLse guys are quality players, but I mean, on top of that, ALG just as good. They've worked really hard to be this good now. They're definitely showing it right now. It's Ballistix Masters, bruh. US Masters, ish, I don't know. The Masters was already finished. Sergio won that Masters there. So here we go. ALG will be on your Chinese red side. puLse will be on the more aggressive US blue. Aggressive in the sense of having an opportunity to pick that bomb up and just go straight forward. So we'll see. Maybe smoke straight down on the main road side and go straight down top lane. I'm gonna call guys. So I'm gonna do this now. Bot, mid, and top, just like Dota, because it just seems a lot easier than saying right and left side in terms of the perspective of whoever I'm watching. But I'll try and keep it like also with main road for you, Eskies, mannequins. Rolf does get the headshot, but no kill on that Magnum there. Fox is going to rotate up. Smoke did come up, not too sure who popped it. More smoke comes out, so it must have been Fox. I no good, trying to do the same thing here. Not getting much because he no good. Raven trying to return the favor. This has just become like a Mexican standoff vibes. Everybody just got Magnum out and trying to get a clutch kill from distance. But tap out and fear, best combo to chill with those two Oaks. Best combo. Nutsack on the right side here. Throwing some CSGO vibes here, just rotating between everything. Don't know if he's just spinning his mouse wheel. Gonna stick with him here, see if we can find a pick off. That's fine. Ah, he doesn't get killed there, he does get carried. Or taken care of by Alfie, who's looking from Overwatch. Raven is still here on the right side, but he's under pressure. ALG maintaining a good defensive hold here. Gets two, I think. Here we go. Also gonna make the push now. Is the bomb up though? No. They're gonna have to wait for the bomb to pop on up again. But in the meantime, they decide they're just gonna clear things out a little bit. ALG have two on the back end here. One at Eskies. Actually, make that three at Eskies. Okay, the bomb has moved up now. Alfie went to collect it. He's bringing it up. However, false players are being cleared out here nicely. Ravens got one. He's gonna find Alfie. No, Alfie holds strong. No, he gets cleared out, and now ALG bomb has been brought to them. I think they sniff an opportunity here. No, they're gonna wait it out a little bit. I thought they might just push hard down center, try and clear out Job and them. But Job doing a good job there, finding back from their corner. puLse. Fox has moved up into the foyer area. Foyer. Popping that smoke once again. Just trying to find a pick off. puLse has moved into ALG territory. Bomb is down. puLse have an opportunity now. Giddy's here. He's going to try and have to hold it. He does. Jobin goes down. He's pressured from behind. That Zach's going to hold spawn. Charlie will be the push. Remember, but ALG can still disarm it. Glass is going to get broken, which means they're going to get found out. Plant comes in by Alfie. Remember, the time doesn't matter anymore. It's just purely getting that bomb to go off. ALG are going to have to work as hard as they have been trying to defend the plant, not to try and defuse it. Cadaver comes around, he gets a good kill on I know good. We'll rotate back around the truck, gonna pop some meds. Spawn comes out on him. Rolf is here on top, covering the foyer. Sorry, the promenade. They have two men straight up on statue, right there where the MCOM is. Kyle's gonna not see anything. I'm not too sure where he's going to look next as he comes around. He doesn't see anything there. So he's just going to go for it. Under pressure though, good grenade. I think, yeah, puLse have it. There we go. So puLse will take your first map. 3 MCOMs to 2. Reno, I didn't disagree with what Rubber said. I just meant in the sense of trying not to be overly subjective towards this, that the game is completely passive, but maybe it's just one team is making the other team suddenly look a lot more passive than they actually are, because they're just playing a little bit more aggressively. So next map will be Zavod. Very interesting matchup here. Gonna be interesting to see how that forest duel goes. Slung personally has definitely voiced his opinion on forest is a waste of time. Put most of your resources into controlling the center of the map. But we're gonna have to see how it goes. Let's see what these two teams get up to. Yeah, dude, at one time we were looking at the first half was done in 20 minutes, so I thought, okay, you know, the first map will be done just now, you know, but we ended up the first map being almost an hour now. It's ridiculous. So we'll just wait up. Just let them know I'm ready in case they ask, because I don't. So the team's probably already up, which means we'll probably have this set up here. Guys, just a reminder, of course, this Ballistix Masters action brought to you by Crucial, Ballistix, Antech, Red Dragon Peripherals, and Scientech. Of course, thanks to them, we are able to have another Battlefield competitive tournament happening, which is great. Some prize money up for grabs, but I think more than that, bragging rights, of course, within this community. Community is very competitive because we all like to see and push each other as much as we can. See how far we can take the level of gameplay in this community. So for some reason, just resetting there, the admin. Bad admin, boys, bad admin. Very bad admin. So hopefully now we do actually start. Free cam! Where's my free cam? Oh, there we go. Free cam! So peaceful though. Let's go into the forest. It's to that ambient. Do you ever just take the time to just look at the maps without the shooting? I'd hang around here, man. Rainio, I have what? Raino, sorry, I have no idea what's happening with the giveaways tonight. As obviously Slung handles that, so he didn't let me in on any info. You know, he left me here sitting by myself. No, I'm joking, it's not his fault. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's happening there, but anyways, let's get back into it. puLse will be on your Russian blue side. ALG will be on the US red side. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the keys here again. Setup. So here we go. ALG gonna rotate 4 on the inside, 1 towards forest. That's gonna be Van's gonna take the responsibility. Fox and Rolf themselves are here. Smoke gets popped up by Fox. Van's gonna pop a grenade. It's like, ooh, gets a nice little kill there on that grenade. Sees Rolf, and Rolf has been cleared out. So if Vayan wants to make a move, he can. I think he's going to be still a little bit more tentative about it. Yeah, he goes for it now. I mean, I think this isn't the time for ALG to now decide to be a little bit more passive and cautious about their gameplay. They were given the opportunity to do that in the first map. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them. I mean, hell, they did play really well, but just nothing came of it, and they really need to be a little bit more aggressive. A little bit more aggressive here, sorry. Also going to pick up the bomb, but ALG do still have the numbers on the inside. Raven waiting in this nice little spot here. You had that door closed. There we go, gets the kill. Rolf is going to know he's there though. Comes around, does he win? No. Raven doing his job fantastically here, but he does get caught out as he tried to push too early there off his spot. Nutsack gets a good kill on Jobin. ALG have Alfie closest to the area, however. Sorry, puLse. Almost said XCC again. And ALG going to rotate up. They do get the pick off there. Rolf here is going to get the res on the man on the missile. ALG come around though, Raven. Trying to see what he can do here. Trying to figure out where this man is. Bomb is still up? No, bomb goes down now. Sector is here. Carl has an opportunity to do a little bit of damage here on the back end.
Enemy soldier spotted.
Comes around. Yeah, he gets another one because he rotated away from that position there. Giddy. Can he get a kill? No. Yo! Gets driven into by Rolf from behind. Just ran straight into him and just shot him in the back. Carl's still here at the back, still causing a bit of a problem. Exactor, he's here. So Pulse going to go for the Charlie plant. Makes sense. So most of the ALG players were in and around Alpha Bravo. And Antech under pressure here. Raven's doing a nice little hard flank here, left side. Yeah, sorry, Ghost Freak is just, yeah. You see, Alpha's been in XCC for so long. Kind of forget. Yeah. ALG clearing up. I'll still have a good amount of players around here. Spoke is coming out. Giddy hasn't pushed onto the bomb yet. Now he does. Jobin should find a good clear here as he comes around. No clue that he's even coming. Carl's gonna go for a clutch. Taps it. Goes to the defuse now. Now he's gonna get taken out. And there we go. Jobin getting 2 kills with the AK, which allows Pulse to get the first aim comm of the second half, and they go 1-0 up. Got 2 rotating towards Forest. ALG probably gonna have the most. Yeah, no. Antech's gonna spawn back at base. Carl's gonna get 1 in the center. Does he get a second? Yes, he does. Good. That's good for ALG. Creating some space here on their side of the map. Rolf is gonna come up against Nutsack here. Gonna see him now. Does get the frag on him. Be fighting underneath. Does get taken out. Fox is here. Peeks. Gets taken out. Still here. I mean, ALG, if they want the bomb, they're gonna have to push out towards Forest. Van's gonna spot the man out there. He's gonna try and go for the Magnum. And he's gonna give his position away now. Rolf now knows that ALG are trying to put pressure onto the bomb site. And he knows Van's coming from the left side. Grenade's gonna force him back. Not gonna clear him out though. Robus, I have no clue, I can't remember, dude. You know these Pulse guys that keep changing their names all the time. Alpha spots 1. He does go down. Rolf is here, he's still there. ALG pick up the bomb, Raven's gonna get taken out. Pretty sure Carl's gonna go down here. Yep, but he survives just in time. Makes it behind cover. I know good in a very good position here. Old spawn just in time. Gonna come around and find Carl. Carl not expecting to find anybody there. Nutsack trying to clear out the remaining players. Baron pops a quick grenade. Good kill on Jobin there. Fox heard the spawns there, so he should know that. Well, pretty sure he knew that they were there around the wall. I know Good's gonna push up here with the bomb. Doesn't get the kill. Guys get taken out. Bayan holding strong there on 27 health. He's gonna pick up the bomb. And ALG, I think, are gonna look to rotate onto Charlie. Rolf does a good job here of rotating backwards, giving his team a little bit of time to position themselves and the spawns to come out. Bomb does go down. And ALG find themselves with only a few players remaining once again. Pulse holding strong here. A lot of time left on the board though. Kitty gets taken out. Raven's being a bit quiet here. Spawn should come out on him soon, but ALG are going to rotate themselves towards Bravo and should get the plant in pretty easily. And they do. Joe's going to rotate around, gets a good kill on Vayan there. ALG players looking to clear out. Looking to clear out. I know good. He's remaining here. Crushes. He's going to come around. He's going to see one. The res is going to come out on that side. He's not going to engage. Good idea. Spawns come out. Defuse is happening though. Nope. Player gets cleared out. Kyle's going to have to go onto it. Clears one on Crushes. ALG should have an opportunity now to clear out. No. Vayan gets taken out. Alfie's still here. And there we go. They did manage to clear out the last man. No, they haven't. No, I think puLse might just have done enough here. They've stopped quite a few. Yeah. ALG had a few men on the disarm, but they just kept stopping it and stopping it and stopping it, and yeah, that's why I say the puLse players, they like to do that. They like to change their names now and again. But there you go, guys. puLse taking the first off, 2 MCOMs to 0. ALG though still fought hard, showing some high intensity gameplay there. Some good rotations, but just a little overpowered there by puLse at the end. But they can still take us to OT like they did in the first half. Sorry, the first map. Just gone over an hour now on the stream. Wise words from Ribbers there up in this chat. And here we go. Players are straight up, readied up. Ain't gonna waste no time. Yeah, that's what when I said ain't gonna waste no time. That came up in my head. puLse will be on the US red side, ALG will be on the Russian blue. And here we go. ALG have it all to play for. puLse have it in the palm of their hands. It's about keeping it now. Bayon's going to be once again the only man to push up into Forest. He does get that first kill once again. So the entry frag he claims on. Oh, and he gets Rolf as well. And once again holding is strong. But this time, is he just going to run with it? Yeah, he will. He's not going to waste any time looking around, seeing if there's any puLse players. And this time he's going to get caught out, unfortunately, by that. But good rotation coming up by Raven here, supporting his captain wall. Should get in. No. Gonna give up on the res, just gonna go fresh for the bomb. Cut that fence. And now the ALG players, it's up to Nutsack. See if we can cause a bit of a ruckus here on the back end and allow Raven an opportunity to push in. And Alpha will be the push. Sorry, Bravo will be the plant. Very good plant coming out. The ALG players just doing enough there to slow the puLse players down as they were coming out of spawn. Players have been spotted. Vayan's going to rotate outside, move himself on top of this container. Pops a grenade there just in case, just to slow down any push. Fights happening around Crushes. Jobin gets one. Going to stop this. No! It's caught up there on the... Jumps everywhere. Quick res. Yeah, he does. And ALG managing to slow puLse down once again. And there we go. Just like that, ALG crawling their way back up into this. I mean, they're only one MCOM down now. They do take this next one. We go straight to OT once again. And ALG then still keep themselves in it. Take themselves to that loser bracket final up against SVG Infamous. Like I said, puLse, they had this in the palm of their hand. Well, they still have it, but only in one hand. instead of 2. ALG cut the other one off now. Putting them under some heavy pressure here. Van getting a few hit markers there, and that magnum shot. 2 here again. This time Fox sorts him out, and I think this time, yeah, puLse will now make the rotation. Nutsack though, he's in a very good position to do something here. I think Bravo's going to be the push here for puLse. Yeah, that's why that rotation came out, just to force Nutsack away, because they do want to go in on Bravo here. Kitty's here. Comes up underneath. Gets a good kill there on Alfie. Still fighting in and around there. Meantime, the bomb has been slowed down. Rolf looking for this player. Struggling there around the fence. Gets a kill on Vayan. Vayan goes down. However, the last man standing. Spawns do come out though. Cow is here. Trying to clear them out. Just not finding it. Can't find them. And there they do. In the meantime, puLse just been given enough time to move over from spawn. They're going to be able to cover Bravo. Sorry, Alpha and Charlie. And they've, yeah, pretty much pushed into a good area here just to prevent ALG from gaining any more territory, any more traction in this game. Raven peeking hard left here, trying to find the kill, and I know good. Raven does go down in the end. Carl's exposed, but he does hold his own quite well there. Around yellow stairs. He's going to use it as cover here. ALG trying to look for that opening. Giddy's in a very good position. I think he sees the gun. Yes, he does. So he's going to rotate around. The man has been cleared out. Charlie. Charlie. Is it going to be Charlie? No. They're going to run Alpha. But they're going to push Giddy this side. He's going to see 2 here. 1 frag would be good for him, but he doesn't get it. Carl's going to go in on Alpha, but yeah, just not enough time. puLse rotation's coming out just in time there. I managed to get them to use a utility there. And then the grenade not resulting in much. Grenades just flying everywhere. If they can get the plant in, they'll be able to defend it for a little while with no grenades from the puLse point of view. And Nutsack goes down, and Carl's in a very, very precarious position, and he's going to go down. I mean, the beeping doesn't help. puLse players just know exactly where he is. ALG just being stopped in their tracks there. Jobin comes underneath. Raven's had to really rotate out under heavy pressure here. Charlie's a plant here. Carl's gonna come around! He's gonna get the kill. Alfie though, he's in a very good position. Just to cause a bit of an upset. Slow down this disarm from ALG. ALG though, working hard here, keeping themselves in it. Spawns though coming on the outside. Jobin's here. He's gonna be a little bit sneaky here. He's gonna come on through. Not hearing the glass at all here. Oh, Carl holds his own. Nah, but he gets taken out from behind. Just bunny hops everywhere. They should be able to. I think they might just have enough time here. Rolf, he's looking up, so he's gonna do a quick Jesus nade. Nah, lands short. Rever does manage to finish up the defuse. Yeah, guys, Cruels is quite dedicated, dude. He's been around here quite a few times. The man comes and watches the stream religiously. I'm not saying nobody else puts the same effort in. I'm just saying Cruels does. I can't vouch for what he's saying. Not vouch for saying that he has watched more than you, because I'm not too sure about that, but he is here quite often. I know good rotating around here. And ALG have gone in on Charlie as they look to push for OT. And in turn push for that Golmud Railway. Engagements are coming from range at first here. healthy. Oh, Vayan with the multi. Oh, can't get the third though. No! Jobin says no to Carl, but he does get cleared out. I think ALG might just be able to... Yeah, I think we're going to go to OT, guys. Pretty much done. Yeah, there we go. OT it will be. Hello. There we go. Another map of OT. More OT. Five minutes on the clock. First half, fastest plant wins. The OT, ALG win this OT. We will go to a third. If puLse win 2 maps to no. So much OT, I don't know what to do with it. No, it's gonna take a bit of time because of bad admin. What, you want third map OT? Jeez, bro. OT this round, then go to the third map, then OT in the third map. Just before this OT round starts, guys, just a reminder, of course, this action brought to you by Crucial, Ballistix, Antech, Red Dragon, and Scientech, of course. Scientech making big waves in SA when it comes to these brands, bringing it out for all of us. The Speedlink just recently joining up. I saw some news there on Twitter from Scientech, so don't forget Speedlink also bringing us peripherals, and they also brought us that Bluetooth headset which Slung gave away. I'm not too sure who he gave it to, but anyways. Yeah. Hado, I don't know what you said to that last comment there after the nude spot. Okay, just a quick two minutes before this OT, some bathroom break. I don't need a bathroom break, I'm just tired. No, please no, Rippers, don't do that now. Dude, you just like kinda made it crazy now, man. Why you do this, huh? New phone, who this? What is with everybody wanting nudes, man? It's like the main commodity these days. A bottle, what are you talking about, dude? Oh, I see. Lol. Now I get it. No, like I said, dude, I'm just tired, dude. Hater, what you talking about, bro? Okay, seems like the players are now ready. So good luck, good half, all that stuff. Pulse will be on the Russian blue side. ALG will be on your US red for the first half of overtime. And Pulse only gonna push. Yeah, so they decided Rolf is gonna go in the center. Not gonna be too close to Fox this time around. They have lost out most of the time to Vayan. Vayan's gonna push that set nade there, but he's gonna see Fox further back. Fox is gonna be forced to just keep his head down. Can you hear him? Can definitely hear him though. He spots him now. He gets a headshot kill there. Jobin's pushed up. Does get taken out. Good response there by Raven. Raven has played really well in this matchup. Stick with Nutsack yet. Gets that first kill on Rolf from behind. Raven's gonna put pressure on yet. Gets a kill on Jobin. Meantime, Fox is under pressure. ALG are gonna, yeah, they're gonna go straight at it here. Jobin gets cleared out after the spawn. ALG, yeah, they're gonna go straight for it now. I think they now, ooh, but Alfie gets a good multi there as well. Bomb does go down. Giddy's close by. Yeah, I think that kind of showed ALG's intent there. That, geez, these guys just swarm Giddy. Carl's going to hold here behind the boxes, wants to come out on him, but the rotation's going to come on the inside to his left. Yep, they come outside, so he should be able to find him here. Sport comes out, just trying to slow the bomb down here, and that second here gets one. Doesn't get a second to pop a nade. Oh, that's a very good grenade. Doesn't get the kill though. Bomb does go down. ALG fighting back hard here. Alfie under pressure, last man standing. Ooh, he does find that good pick off. That's a very good pick off there. Finds a second. Alfie clutching. But unfortunately the bomb has rotated. Numbers have to be left behind to sort Alfie out. Yeah, he's going to get caught out. Nutsack is still here though. Thinking about the res. Stay with him here. He's fighting. He's fighting. The bunnies. There's no one else coming in. No, 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 no. Just stops in time, but Rolf then gets cleared out by Raven's Magnum. Raven's going to rotate in. And ALG definitely this time around not wasting any time in this OT. They don't want to lose it now. You can see it in the way they're playing. They're very... Well, their intent is to win. I mean, compared to that first map display, yes, they played well, but the OT round wasn't as intentful as this OT round is. This time, not going to try and feel each other out, you know, just going straight forward. Fox trying to get a few hits on their legs there, but ALG defending this really well. Jobin is last man standing. The spawn will come out though. ALG still have numbers around, but Pulse, you know them. Pedigree is there. They can clear things out. Alfie gets an easy kill as Bayan's back sticks through. 2 remaining for ALG. Raven, can he clutch one? No. Yes, he does. This comes out, and there we go. ALG will take the first one. 3 minutes 35. Alfie definitely took his shoes off, guys. So 3 minutes 35 plant there. What's that? How much time did the Pulse have to... Well, any time before 3 minutes 35, basically. But I just want to see what time. What is it, guys? Lumi, we on... Yeah, so Pulse are 1 map up, but we on the second map, OT. And ALG are now 1 up. Just want to do something quickly. that was 3 minutes 35, right? So it's okay, 1 minute 65. So on the clock, yeah. So puLse basically have until on the clock up there. Once that thing goes to 1 minute 65 or 1 minute 64 and below, then it's over for puLse. So puLse still have a good amount of time to use and work with. So they can still beat ALG here, but I mean, ALG, man, bringing it right now. So this time ALG will be on your Russian blue side, puLse will be on the US red. Let's get this stuff sorted out for y'all. You can see what's happening here. So what do ALG do? Do they try and defend him, slow puLse down, or do they try themselves to just pick the bomb up and just go for a second plant? I mean, sometimes the best defense is an attack. puLse are going to push everybody forest, so they're looking, yeah, they're going to just get this sorted out. ALG don't really have to do much in terms of forest area. They can do a lot of their work on the center. And let's see how Vayan's nade goes now. He's been pretty accurate with his nades. He will get found out, he's pretty much swarmed. Yeah, puLse are going to move as a five-man group here. Raven in a very good area. Going to slowly decide to move up here, trying not to get each other caught out. Hard flank here. I'm going to go for Bravo. Kyle's going to spot it out. He gets a very good early frag. This is good for him. Good for ALG. Bad for puLse. He sees the rotation come out. They've left Jobin on the back here. And Vayan. Leader gets one. And slowed the bomb down. Okay. He does get traded out. Still one man standing here. I know good. Does he hold? Yes, he does. Giddy. Unfortunate there, needed to clutch that. Nutsack's by himself, and ALG in a little bit of trouble, but Nutsack gets the bomb carrier, slows things down even more, but puLse still have numbers around. Vayan goes down, and they're going to rotate away from Charlie now. Sorry, Bravo. They're going to push in towards Charlie. Makes sense. ALG are spawning back at base. Kyle can't get one. puLse have a great opportunity now. Get the planting. Third map will be Golmud Railway, dude. ALG will not give this up anytime soon. Kyle's going to see their one man rotated left side. He sees the shadows. He does get cleared out. They do have a man here. Vayan, I think Vayan might just be able to do this. Yeah, he'll get it done. So that's an opportunity for ALG now to rotate away. Remember, 1 minute 36 on the clock. So puLse still have time, but ALG, they don't have to rush. Vayan is being pushed from behind. He's got 2 men to worry about. They are going to decide to rather rotate towards, just put more pressure on puLse. I mean, planting it and then puLse having to work from behind to try and defuse it just puts a lot more pressure on it. I think the GG's basically been called now. Yeah, and they're just going to go straight for it. puLse not giving themselves any opportunity. And there we go, guys. Third map, Golmud Railway will be ALG keeping themselves in it in this lower bracket semi-final. Winner goes on to meet SVG Infamous in the lower bracket final. I think will probably happen this Thursday. Yeah, but there we have it, guys. We're going all the way to the third. So, who was it again that said, Freaky, I think we might just get third map OT, dude. We might even go that far. Yeah, Freaky, dude, we're gonna go that far, dude. So, just waiting for the players to ready up. Hopefully they don't reset. Oh! School. I like to chill here. Camera's literally like you're on the bench. Yeah. Why are you guys fighting? Don't fight. Here we go, guys. So we will have ALG on your Russian blue side. Pulse will be on your Chinese red. And the NGs are going to come out here. Obviously, clear up those buildings. Get rid of as much cover as you can. And Alfie will be the NG for Pulse. Giddy will be the NG for ALG. Here we go. So, Paul's going to rotate 3 on top. LG just putting 2 in the center, or top pod. Bayon's going to try and find some elevation here, get some info going out. Spots 1. Grenade's going to go out. He's been very accurate with his grenades. Oh, gets a good headshot kill there on Fox. I know who's going to rotate around and clear him out though. But Carl is still here, so we could have ourselves a little 1v1. Carl does not look to his right hand side. Yeah, he's going to get caught out. And he does. So we'll have 2 up here now. Pulse, I think Pulse have maybe decided to wake up now. And they are definitely moving with a lot more haste than they were in those first 2 maps. Revive comes out. As Fox needs to find a rotation down. Killed him by Alfie and Van. ALG just finding themselves quite spread out here, trying to deal with these Pulse players running in squads together, 2 and 2. Yeah, they're just pressurizing these ALG players further back. It's got them stuck in a corner, but gee whiz. Raven just holding his own. He does get taken out there in the end, and the plant on Alpha does come in. Get easier. Alfie's just going to sit and watch. He doesn't really need to push. Can wait for them to come to him. He's going to run out in the open. He's going to get caught out there. Bayan's going to rotate around. Nutsack is quite far back. And he's trying to see. Unfortunately now has to try and deal with I know good. Just remains further and further back. Not really doing much from this position. He's gonna pop the grenade. Very good grenade. Doesn't get to kill the... Pretty sure the MCOM's gonna go here, and it does. Pulse gonna take us, or take themselves 1-0 up. But OT is on is on the cards because it's happened now, so quite a few times. Also just cemented so much territory and put so much pressure on ALG in the mid here. Alfie's grenade, his first grenade was a bit weak there. Second one as well. Like, just peeping, he's trying to get the peep over the corner there. Yeah, also just pushing ALG further and further back. Where's this come up? Raven has really clutched really well in this game. He's finding some really good frags, holding his positions well. trades coming out there between the two players. Van's going to come in with the res. And ALG have managed to pick up the bomb. They're going to rotate on along towards Alpha. Carl should get the plant in, and he does. I know good. Can you hear the footsteps below? He's just running through the building. I think did he hear him? Yeah, but he's 2 men up there. Decided to try and not engage. Just run away. Carl gets a good headshot kill there. Oh no, I know good. There is one man standing there, so the res will come out. Fox will get it down. MCOM though, close to just exploding. But ALG now gonna put the numbers on it. Oh, it gets cleared out. And there we go. Back to 15-15. Van gets cleared out. Also have an opportunity to rotate on up. Pretty sure they're going to get this MCOM now. Well, sorry, not the MCOM. They're going to get themselves a bomb. As Van moves up, he's going to go to his natural position. Yes, he will. But there's a player right here up against the wall, so he's got to be careful. They know he's there. There's actually two players in his immediate position. Ralph is going to get caught out. Could you clean up the sector afterwards? Where's moving from spawn? He's gonna reset the bomb? I think so. It's not looking to be a little. Wall. Reno, everybody shouldn't have fiber by 2020. We should all have fiber by now. Grenade by Carl. Some pressure on them. Bomb does go down. ALG have an opportunity here to maybe, for the first time, take a half outside of OT. Yeah, Reno P, certain parts of P was fiber. It's the same with Joburg, certain parts of Joburg are fiber. But it shouldn't be like that. Everybody should have fiber. Why or more? I don't understand it. Anybody will pay for fiber. It's so wanted that I don't understand why there's keys, like areas that have been chosen to first be given the packages and, you know, the infrastructure. It just doesn't make sense. Raven trying to plant even though there was 2 men right on top of him. And ALG pretty much bringing the bomb straight back for puLse. Giddy. I don't think he was spotted, so... But again, he's got to do something with this at the back. Reno, I'm not blaming you, dude. I'm just saying from my... Now I'm giving a subjective point of view. It should be done already. And it shouldn't be done based on preferable areas. So instead of going straight for the plant on the MCOM, Ralph has decided to wait upstairs. Joburg gets cleared out. Giddy goes, sorry, Zephyr goes down. They're going to go in for the plant. See how ALG's response is. Good grenade by Carl, unfortunately just doesn't find anything with it. Just peeking the window there. Gonna find one puLse player. Use MCOM as cover as he reloads. Trying to find out where his hovering Pulse players are. I know good in a very good position. He does get cleared out just before the spawn comes out. Alfie though rotating on the back, should find one. He does. Not too sure if that was the man disarming. Carl's inside the house. He's not disarming. He's got to deal with more here. Jumps over him. He gets one. Does he get the second? Yeah, he does, but... Oh, Raven's just going to make it in time. Just made it in time. That jump. Oh, the save. The smoke's coming out, but the save, that small, just not direct enough. Hitting the corner, and Raven's just going to run away with the MCOM. ALG keeping themselves in this. Oh yeah, so Python, you probably got special preference in terms of like a business package, so that's why they've rolled it out for him. Because like you said, he works at home. So here we go, Raven rotating easily all the way over to Alpha. Gonna get this plant in. Like I said, could ALG just manage to take a half for a change outside of OT? And put Pulse on the back foot. Starting the fresh off. Carl just clutching some brilliant frags in this match. Gets himself 3 kills there. Not a frag package though. Long time since I've said anybody's gotten a frag package. Yeah, Lumi, normally you'll have a, yeah, it's always around about there. Basically what Ripperson Python said. But it will normally be around there, regardless of whether you're fiber or not. That just seems to be like the borderline minimum. Pretty decent. And there we go, ALG will take this first half 2-1. And keep themselves on the front foot now. After taking that OT round. And they could just win this. And take themselves to that loser bracket final up against SVG Infamous, who are obviously waiting for them. Man, this has been a really hectic game everywhere, man. E4 just rocks up here. Are we ALG my client? Oh yeah, dude. Welcome to the stream. And we are on the third map. Just a quick recap. First map, Siege of Shanghai going to Pulse, 3 MCOMs to 2. Second map going to ALG thanks to OT. So it was first half went 2-0 to Pulse, second half went 2-0 to ALG. Then we went to first half OT where ALG managed to plant 3 minutes 35, I think, around there. And then managed to slow Pulse down in that second half of OT. Now we found ourselves on the third map with ALG taking that first half 2 MCOMs to 1. And now are in a good position compared to the other maps. Freaky just wants that third map OT. Anyways, ALG, sorry, will be on your Chinese red side. Pulse will be on the Russian blue. And Giddy throwing some smalls around there, trying to clear up things. Bayan is here, causing a bit of a ruckus around here, but he will get cleared out. Carl's far back behind this rock here. He will get cleared out by Rolf from a distance there with that Ace 23. I think Giddy's still working on clearing out buildings with these small. Yeah, literally just clearing out everything. Meantime, Rolf is rotated into the center. He's going to try and find some elevation here to find a pick off of 2. before they rotate in onto the ALG site. Spot 2. Didn't put under pressure, he's going to have to rotate back down. Grenade coming in, Rolf's going to have to be put under pressure this, he's going to rotate away just to find some space. Good pick off there by Vayan. Freaky wants his OT so badly, he just wants to predict something. Meantime, puLse are trying to find their way down, but they're just struggling here. ALG holding strong. Well, fighting it out and winning there. Raven though, he's been clutching quite a few good frags throughout all the games. Well, throughout all 3 maps. Does he clutch another one? Yes, he does. Meanwhile though, Jobin was concentrated on something else. Antech is up. The grenade going to come out here. It's not going to stop the plant, but it could just clear out the player. I think it does. There's a small coming from a very interesting position. Oh no, it's Giddy. Sorry. So it's Giddy. Yeah, there is a player here. They're going to rotate. Jobin's going to jump down. They haven't cleared him out yet. Rolf killed himself. And Raven's just like, okay, cool. I'll just disarm this thing. Survives. Pops meds. He hasn't peeked yet. He does lose out. Just lost his positioning there though. Vayan. Stalwart to this team in terms of leadership, coming through there once again. They need to deal with these 2 players by the pylon side here, just around Charlie's side. Rob is coming around, he's looking up, he knows there's a player here. Heavy partial, he's going to rotate away. Meantime though, bomb is moving here by ALG. This is a good idea, they've just dispersed the play. One man standing. I know boot. He no Goda though. And the plant will come in on Alpha. And ALG are doing things here, making it hard for puLse. His chat is really lit up, so every time I look up, I'm not going to be able to read anything. When I come back down, things have moved very quickly down. Meantime, Nutsack gets taken out. But Raven doing a good job once again, just clutching a few good frags. Buildings are coming down, Vayan finds himself in a tough position. Trying to find some cover and some health. Rob's going to put him under pressure, he does find him. This is a good opportunity here for puLse to defuse. There are smalls, but it's not going to clear him out. Jobin's covering from just above. I think he's going to do it, yes he does. Then the small kill comes in. A little bit too late, Res comes out. ALG haven't pushed too far forward yet, so they've decided just to hold it back. Oh, comes out! Oh, can't get the second. It come outside just to cause a bit of a problem there. Plant's coming in here on 2 Alpha. Fox gets it down. He's going to rotate on over to the pilot. That's like trying to find this player that's just wrapped up over here, which is Rolf. Rolf sees him, comes around, she gets the kill. Oh! Too easy. That's like MLG 360. Raven comes around. No, he gets taken out, but it was a good time waster, but hello. Small comes through. ALG push players further forward to try and deal with this, but nobody's up on the MCOM. Carl's going to now take the time to move back. He's going to have to clutch it because Alfie's still up and the small's going to come out by Alfie. They do tap it. Oh, okay, I see. Try to use the body cover there. But we're back to being even once again. 2 MCOMs to 2. puLse being 1 MCOM up in the second half. So if ALG take the next one, they will win this. puLse take the next one. They will win this. Now we're basically on sudden death now. Whoever gets the next part wins. KO. Head of his bay. Meantime, Antech has moved quite a long way away, but he has been caught out. Vayan's going to try and do something here with the grenade, but he might just get caught out here. He does. Oh, good kill there by Kyle on Fox. He's under pressure here though. Quite a few players around him. Comes downstairs, gets a good kill on Rolf. Still got players. Expected that one, he gets another one. Bomb carriers here, he's close by. He does get taken out as he tried to rotate around the corner. I know good. Gonna move down ALG, gonna slow it down. Fox is above. Good sight there, gets a kill on Raven. Meantime though, Vayan's at the bottom! Doesn't get the kill. Antech is here. Toss that grenade into the area. Kyle's under pressure as well around what used to be the Alpha MCOM. Looking in the wrong places and they're getting caught up. Their first peaks as they come around corners is just concentrated in the wrong place and they just get caught out from behind and not aware of it. Kitty's is going to pop smoke. However, the plant's going to come out onto Bravo by puLse. Vayan comes through, he gets smashed there unfortunately. But they've only got one man to deal with, but they haven't seen him yet. So the spawn's going to come out, numbers come back. The puLse, one more guy to deal with. I know good. Yeah, he's going to get cleared out and ALG will be able to easily disarm this. More back and forth. A lot of time left on the clock. It's the only way we're going to go. Then it's the Alpha or where, dude? Only way we're going to go to OT now is if nobody plants the next MCOM. But basically, whoever plants the next one does win. We'll win 3 maps to 2. Oh, sorry. No, 2 maps to 1. Sorry, my bad. 3 maps to 2. Long. Smoke coming out. Nutsack's going to rotate onto Alpha. Yeah, he will because the smoke is on Alpha. Why not? Because they have managed to clear out the puLse players in and around Alpha area. So, ALG do have a very good opportunity to set up a very good defensive line here. A good little... Okay, Keyless just comes out, so Vayan and them do their job there. Rolf and Jobin are going to rotate in behind him, but he's clearly seen him. Alpha gets taken out. Still 2 players though, he's got to deal with. Vayan gets cleared out. Jobin's standing still. Spawns are coming out. Also going to make the play here. Kyle. Crucial that he does not go down for ALG. And it's a very good position to try and stop these disarm. Also going to be players on the MCOM now. It will be Fox. Fox is going to tap. He's going to stay on it. They have cleared out Kyle. This is what I said. Very key. Raven has to do something, but the MCOM does go. And it should be... There's still 1 MCOM left. Sorry. I didn't realize. My bad. So it's not done yet. Sorry. puLse still can bring it back. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Sorry, Reno. My bad. So if puLse get the next one, then it will be OT. ALG get the next one, they win. My bad, guys. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there. That's why you guys are here in chat. Freaky just wants this moment. Dude. We're not even close to this OT round yet, and it's already been 2 hours of stream. Grenade comes out. Ooh, Raven! Survives it, well played. Got Alfie to deal with. He's just perched himself high up front. As Raven looked to collect a frag around that spawn area of puLse. I know he gets a really good kill there on Vayan. Giddy's here, but he gets cleared out as well. Kyle coming from spawn, last man standing. Raven's gonna see one. He's gonna get taken out. Kyle counter quite a few here. Doesn't get killed by that immediate small, so he did get a frag. Vayan's gonna get one. Who's gonna try quickly pop out the magnum there. Alfie's around the corner here, around the pylon side. He's gonna rotate around. Rolf's gonna go straight in on Charlie, as no one's opposing. Vayan is here though. They should watch that rotation by Alfie. Gets a good kill there, but the plant's gonna come in onto Bravo. They do have numbers here, but Kitty's gonna try and do something. Alfie's just hiding here. Rolf is just hiding here. They're trying to figure out where he is. Grenade forces him out. He gets cleared out. box though, he's going to push up one. He's going to get cleared out. Still have numbers here though. Jobin's going to hold spawn just in time, I'm sure. Alfie's rotated right side. Good grenade coming out on the disarmer. He's going to force him. No, he doesn't die though. Jobin comes around. He's trying to find the headshot. Gets taken out. ALG defuse. Well played to them. Bomb is not out yet. Still in the area. I'll still have a man up. Still fighting hard, but he does get taken out. Three minutes 15 left on the clock. ALG gonna rotate up. I think Raven should have rotated a lot more. Should have rotated a lot earlier down towards Charlie. Left himself quite open there. Trying to move through the center there. Nutsack is here. Kill does come out. It was Vayan though that got it. Nutsack's gonna push himself into the corner. Trying to find some cover. Players are, numbers are coming back, sorry, for ALG here. But the bomb is lying. A very interesting position. Fox is nowhere close, so he doesn't really need to move much. He's gonna pick it up. Come outside, gonna try and find Nutsack. Didn't catch him out. He does get cleared out as the remaining ALG support was taken care of by the rotating pulse players. Raven and Carl on the left side here. They come from pylon side here. I know good, he's going to maintain. No, going to rotate back on the inside. Carl's right up against the wall. Should see Jobin. Jobin gets taken out though. Well played by Giddy there. Carl can make this push if he wants to, but he does get taken out. A little bit tentative there as he came around. Didn't really snap down his sights there. Raven should get that kill, but I think he will get taken care of here. However, bomb carriers left alone. ALG want to do it now. They had the opportunity there. He was kind of out in the open by himself. Bayan's going to wait. Well played, but there are players. He gets a multi. That's good. That kill on Jobin needed to happen. And ALG have an opportunity now to just... Yeah, they kept the pulse players penned in over here. Well played to them. And with that, the clock has been running down. The frags have been... I mean, it's frags galore on both sides. I mean, just look at those KDs. Kills, kills, kills everywhere. Bayan doing a very good job there. He's causing a bit of a ruckus, but he's just giving the bomb straight back in. 1 minute remaining. Pretty much sure ALG is going to take this now. Pulse have a long way to go. And Carl's just going to go on in. Going to push Bravo. It's going to get taken out. 30 seconds left on the clock. I think there's enough time for them to make it across to the other side. Just can't be stopped. And there, I think that's just more and more time being eaten into. Yeah, pretty much GG now. Yeah, GG well played by Rolf. And guys, we went from Pulse basically looking like they're gonna yeah, jeez. SVG, nothing rude, you know how Alfie is, so he's gonna do that. Well played to, yeah, guys, we started off with, basically, ALG started off strong, Pulse came back, they showed, you know, the temperament that they do show most of the time. We thought, okay, Pulse, yeah, it's old Pulse, you know, they're not gonna let themselves get pushed over too much here. But ALG just brought their A-game at the end of the day, keeping themselves in it, obviously taking it now to the third map. Freaky, you didn't get your OT, but we did get an ALG win. I think I'm going to do a quick sneaky deaky over here. Try and pop into these guys. I don't have the Pulse TeamSpeak, so I can't unfortunately go there. but I can go to these guys. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Don't shoot. guys, well played. You're still alive. I just want to get a quick feel. Well played, guys. How does it feel?
Yes,
I mean, geez,
well
you guys
played.
clawed your way all the way from. I mean, it started off pretty well for you guys, you know, and then Lumi, don't come here, dude. Just hold on, dude. Lumi, I'm just trying here, dude. Please. Yeah. So you know, you guys started off well. Then Pulse came back, the classic Pulse players, you know, blah blah blah, and all that. But then you guys like, no, we're not gonna have this, you know. So I mean, just run me through it quickly, from map 1 and then all the way now to map 3.
A lot of screaming.
Yeah.
A lot, like a
lot
lot.
of
Bro. I
shambles.
stopped screaming towards the end because my throat got so sore.
Well played, guys. Well played.
Yeah, it's understandable why your throat would be sore.
Yes, very.
But for me, first of all, like I mean, we see it with an SVG team, we see it with a Pulse team. There's always that one player that just seems to clutch, and I think everybody played well, even all the Pulse players. I mean, we saw it on the frags. It was hectic frags on both sides. But for me personally, I'm gonna come on and say, Raven, I think you had a fantastic game. For me personally, dude.
Well done, Raven.
Awesome,
Yeah,
thanks.
you clutched the.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Raven.
dude, you were clutching it. For me personally, just seeing some of the kills that you were getting in some spaces. Even Kyle, dude, you were doing some MLG shit there. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it was the vape action. I don't know what's
It was
going
the
on.
vape action, dude.
Yeah, it was the vape action. But I think, and I mean, I've always said this. The progress has shown now, like the effort you guys put in, especially since last year. And like I've always said, it starts from Vimpy. It kind of starts there, and it, you know, kind of works its way down. Like the pedigree that he sets and the standard at which he wants, you know, the ALG teams to play. And I think you guys definitely showed it tonight, clawing your way back from what was started off well, then became a bit of a struggle, and then, you know, worked your way now to winning and getting yourself all the way to the loser bracket final. So what do you guys think then about facing SVG? Anybody,
We're just
go
gonna
for
play
it.
our game.
It's going to be a tough game, but I think we will break through. We'll try our best to break through against them. It's going to be a very tough game, but I think my guys are ready for this.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it's good to know. I mean, I think it's gonna be good for the community. Hell, it was. I mean, it's been a 2-hour game now. You know, the whole matchup. So I think a little bit longer than what most people expected, but it's still, at the end of the day, it was a great game. And I think you're right. It's gonna be tough. SVG are a really good team. They've shown it. They've got great clutch players. Tap out, Fear. I mean, I don't have to say any more. But I think with the amount of work that you guys done, yeah, it's going to be a good game. You guys can definitely give them a run for their money. And yeah, guys, well done, well played. Like I said, I don't have Pulse's team speak, so I can't unfortunately speak to them, but I'm sure they just want to reflect and sort things out, but they won't get themselves, I'm sure, too hooked up on this. They're pretty experienced guys. But yeah, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the night. Yes, yeah, Vimpy,
But
please.
can I just throw something in here? Just mentioned me, but I just want to say something that's very important to me and the team.
Yeah.
I think Simon, that's in the chat here, he has been grinding his backside off on a standard. He's been really doing the groundwork for us and getting that special attention that this team needed.
Yes,
And I just want to say hats off to Simon, and I know all the guys will agree with me and say this guy actually brought this team to where it was. I had a vision, and Simon just took it one step further.
that's
Thank
great
you
to
very
know.
much, Simon.
Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, bro.
And thank you,
Cool, guys.
Simon, man. Thanks.
Without Simon, the team would be
No,
nowhere.
like I've always, I mean, like my understanding is, and always, just from my experiences with engaging with the ALG, not just the players, but like I said, the admins and so forth. It starts from the top, and you can start seeing it now. You know what I mean? It's starting to definitely groove more and more within all the players and everybody within this clan, which is great to see. And I think, I mean,
Definitely.
we've seen it with Pulse, we've seen it with XTC when XTC were around, we see it now with SVG, and now we're seeing it definitely through ALG as well. So yeah, things are happening, which is great, and I think, yeah, things are going to only get more competitive from here on out. Not only in the Ballistix, but obviously within Talcom, no matter where we go from, you know, moving forward at the end of this, you know, the Battlefield 4 side of things. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. Try not to stay up
Thank
too
you,
late.
Thanks,
Because
mates.
I'm going to have to go now because it is getting late for me.
We're popping the champagne now, man.
Yeah, so you guys pop them champers. Okay, I'm gonna say cheers, guys, and then yeah. So enjoy.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
So,
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
All right, guys, there you had it. ALG. Just quickly on the mic. I was just taking it there for you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Just a quick recap. Started off strong for puLse. They took that first map, clean sweep 3-2. Well, not clean sweep, but they took it 3-2 in the end. Then we saw the second map go to OT, thanks to first off by puLse being 2-0, but then ALG bringing it back 2-0, then taking us to OT and winning at that with just one half of OT there. We then saw ourselves go to a third map where ALG pretty much won it 4-2, but all along that road, ALG had to really work their asses off because they were up against a really experienced, a well-versed puLse team, which showed it. But I think, yeah, a little bit maybe at first of what, maybe what Ribus was saying earlier. The passive play came out a little bit early, from both sides even. But then things started to heat up towards the end there, and I think both teams started going at it. Thank you, Hado. Thank you to everybody for joining me tonight, guys. It's always great to have you here. Oh man, yeah, it's always great to have you guys here. I really appreciate the support, not only for myself, but obviously for these brands, for these teams, for this community at the end of the day. And I'll probably see you guys again on Thursday. I'm not too sure who's going to be joining me. Again, Slung will probably hook it up or whatever. eForce, the link to the brackets, it's very interesting. Slung kind of works it out himself, but just I'm not too sure if you're part of the Battlefield South Africa Facebook group, or just head on over to the Ballistix Masters Facebook page, where you can also just maybe send a message there and Slung will get back to you. Whoever is the admin there as well, we can give you some of the info there. But basically the bracket is currently, as it stands, I believe puLse Evolve are already on, so that's puLse first team, they're already in the final. So we just had the loser, well, the lower bracket semi-final, and now ALG moved over to the winner bracket final, where SVG Infamous are waiting. The winner of that match will then meet puLse Evolve in the ultimate final, which will happen this Sunday. So there you have it. So SVG Infamous now know what are awaiting them. They now know they will play ALG, and from the looks of things, they're going to have to really bring their A game as well. But we always know SVG can bring their A game whenever they feel like it. So guys, I want to say cheers, have a good night, all the best for tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys on